Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As some of you guys may know, I have been building out my reptile room for the past few months now, and I'm just so excited about how it's turned on. Moment of silence for all this. This has been so much work, so much money, and I'm just so excited for how it's turned out. As some of you may know, I'm really interested in converting IKEA cabinets into really well customized enclosures, as well as just optimal husbandry and care for animals, rescued animals, what needs you. So I'm going to give you a tour of everybody in my house today, and I'm super excited to take you along for the ride. I'm going to start with my 120 gallon, which probably needs to be cleaned in a little bit, but I actually just did this rock backdrop about a few weeks ago. I started filming on this, and then I've never said this on my channel, but I have very, very, very severe ADHD, and I'm disabled. I have lupus, so I get either in pain or very distracted while I'm filming, and that causes me to either forget that I'm filming, and I'm also navigating filming a TikTok and a YouTube video at the same time, so sometimes I get really invested in either filming for YouTube or filming for TikTok, and I just forget to do the other one. So that's why I decided to do this tour, so I can show you what I have going on, what I have plans for the future. So this is Terrence, let's feed him and the rest of my fish. Here you go. There we go. And I don't know if you can see him over here, but this is my emerald tree skink. Let's try to feed him too. Now this is my rescue bearded dragon, Axel. As some of you guys may know, my bearded dragon, Maurice, passed away a few months ago. He's literally not eating. I just got him. He's not eating. He is missing multiple appendages, including most of his tail, his foot, and this husbandry is straight up not okay. I would never recommend a 40 gallon for a bearded dragon, especially of his size. He's basically full grown. So we do have a 120 gallon that's going to be shipped to us in 2 days from Doobie Roaches. So keep an eye out, as I'm going to be building him a whole customized enclosure. And I'll get more into his care as a disabled bearded dragon and on how I would. Now this is my first paludarium that I've ever made out of an IKEA piece of furniture, and I've been struggling with it a little bit. I've had mold in here, I've had fungal gnats in here. It's definitely, can you please get out of the shot? Thank you so much. This is Zelly, by the way. She's just a sweet old girl, and she's very curious about everything. So I've had fungal, I've had mold, I've had fungus gnats, I've had whatever this fucking substance is that's growing on top of it. So this is like still a work in progress, but I think I'm pretty much for the most part gonna clean this out one more time, and then I'm gonna add my mossy tree frogs into this paludarium. I'm gonna do a majority of that work tonight. I'm gonna be filming like 3 videos tonight, so stay on the lookout. I'm so excited. But this is my first paludarium. I got this water safe. There's filtration, I have floating plants, I have live moss in here, I have lots of living things that's fully bioactive, so there's tons and tons of springtails in here, and literally all the plants have tons of new growth in them, which I'm very excited for, so keep on the lookout for that. I'm very excited about it. And like I said, I'm going to be doing maintenance on this later tonight. White street frog enclosure. It definitely, my bromeliad is dying, which is like to be expected because that's what bromeliads do. Their flowers die, but it looks like the whole plant kind of rejected, which is, you know, I'm okay with one plant rejecting. But I have 4 white tree frogs living in here. I'll get some footage of them tonight when they're not hibernating. But I'll also be filling up their food, and you can see one in here. They all hide. There's one in here, there's one in here. Sometimes there's one hiding in here, but I don't think he's been hiding in here anymore. Ever since I started looking at him every day. But there's normally one that hides in here. There's so many hiding spots. Can you please get out of my shot, Beanie? Go lay down. Come on, go lay down. I know you just want to be involved in everything. What? Baby, go lay down. She did a stress yawn when I got to her. So yeah, this is my white tree frogs enclosure. Very excited about this. It has ventilation that I cut out. It has micro fans, lights, a misting system. So it is pretty much the big deal. It's bioactive. Here's a piece of poop that fell out. That's really exciting. And yeah, I'll do some more film on this tonight. Alright, please excuse the wiring, as this is something that I did not plan for. I also did have a gnat infestation in here too, so I have a gallon of dish soap. It looks like a hot plate here. I can tell you how I've been mitigating that if you guys are curious. What's being invited to? And then this right here is my crested gecko enclosure. He normally also doesn't come out towards the day. He has so many places to hide in here. This is about a 70 to 80 gallon enclosure. I honestly think it's even bigger than that. It's so tall, long, plenty of space for him to come around. I also rescued him. He was in like an enclosure this big, so watching him climb around, he literally uses every single inch of this space. I feed him a combination of watermelon and growth and breeding Pangea just because he was a little skinny when I got him, so I wanted to put some protein on him. But it's been so excited to watch this kid form. I feed him about every 2 to 3 days and change his water out very frequently. And normally, I'm going to check back in at night because that's when everything kind of comes back alive. So yeah, that's this. This is also another animal that will be getting an upgrade. This is my ball python. He actually does need some water. I brought some water down with me, so I just fed him about 3 days ago. His humidity is in like the 70-ish, 60 to 70-ish range right now currently. He has a basking spot. He loves climbing up here, and his plan within the next few months is to get him into 120 gallon. I watch him be arboreal, I watch him burrow, I watch him climb into all different kinds of places, and it's very clear to me that he needs much more space than this. He's also a rescue, and this is a big upgrade. He was in like a 10 gallon before, which I just think is so unacceptable. People, please, before you adopt, I know I look like I have a lot of animals, but most of my animals are either things that I purchased with months and months and months and months of research and knowledge before I went and bought this animal, and enclosures are set up. But people at the pet stores, you should not consult them without doing your own research, and just please do what's best for your animal. Like the minimum tank size, you should go above and beyond those expectations. So let's see if they'll come out. This is Dijon, my ball python. I seriously love him so much. He's such a kind and gentle snake. When I got him, I just knew he was gonna be this, like, he was probably He's grown quite a bit. He was not this like chunky around the waist, but he's really is gorgeous. I think I'm watching his colors kind of dull a little bit, so he's going to go into shed soon, but he really is such a nice snake. Like I said, I watch him bask very frequently. I watch him climb, so I really want to give him the option to be as arboreal as possible. And like I said, this is the bare minimum. And that's all I'm going to say on it, because I know my research. I know that because he lives 20-ish years, he's going to get his permanent home, and he's still pretty small for a ball python, so I feel comfortable with housing him in this, but he does deserve much more once he gets much bigger, so we're aiming to do above and beyond expectations. Now, this is going to be the last stop on the tour of my animal room tonight, and this is my Amazon tree frog enclosure. Let's see if I can show you one. Here's one. There's an Amazon tree frog right here. I don't want to touch them because I don't have gloves on right now. But they are very nocturnal, and I watch all of them soak in this bowl at night. No, go away. Go away. I don't mess with having my dogs and my animals. Like, there's very hard boundaries. And so it's cool, they're curious, but when things are open, hard boundaries. This is another Amazon milk frog. There's another one here. I think there's five total. Oh, there's one right here. Oh, I don't want him to fall. He's always jamming himself right in here. And then the heat gets on him. I think they really like the warmth of it.